What is your USP? Unique selling proposition. If you went away, what would be lost? What sets you apart in your work from everybody else? What is your value? How do you value yourself? Your value in yourself is not that I've been in the oil and gas industry for 15 years or 20 years. I've been a financial advisor for 20 years. That's not your value. How many financial advisors, financial consultants and investment advisors are out there, Carl?
Many.
Many, right? And fundamentally, you all provide the same service to your clients. The way you deliver it is different. What sets you apart? And I would say that I would ask that of anybody here, whatever you're doing. Quality. What you do, what you're presenting, what you have to offer. Is it quality-based? Quality is a comparative word. The Buddhists say Buddhism strives to eliminate comparison. And if there was no beauty, nothing would be ugly. If there was nothing good, nothing would be bad. Right? So quality is comparative. Let me give you an example. You want to get from point A to point B, you want a car, you want it air conditioned, you want to be in relative comfort, you buy a Kia SUV for $25,000. Does the job, right? Anyone object to that idea that if you really just need basic, fundamental, decent transportation, you could buy something like a Kia and that would fill the bill? Now, there are cars and there are cars. You could spend $242,000 on this Ferrari. Why would you do that? What's different about the Ferrari versus the Kia SUV?
Speed.
Huh? Need for speed.
Exhilaration.
Style. Image. Huh? Quality. The precision, the workmanship that goes into it. Every single square inch of this vehicle has been analyzed and reanalyzed by a team of engineers to deliver a specific level of quality. The bumper on this automobile, the quality of that bumper is no less relative to bumpers than what the engine is relative to other engines. Here's another one. How many people like tuna? Huh? Right? Open a can of Starkist and tell them Charlie sent you for $2.29. You can have tuna, okay? Or you can come and have a nice seared ahi tuna at the Petroleum Club for $26. Now, that's less tuna than is in that can. What's the difference in the quality? What's the difference?
Taste.
The taste, certainly.
Look.
But don't both of them fulfill the need to fill your stomach? I'm hungry, I like some tuna. They taste completely different.
Right.
But how is that canned tuna manufactured? It's on an assembly line and all that tuna. You don't know what parts of the tuna are actually really going in that can, right? And you've got some factory workers with hair nets and lab coats on and rubber gloves, and they're kind of moving things down the assembly line as it gets canned. The only real contact that tuna has with anybody is when it goes into a cardboard box to be shipped off to the grocery store, to a distribution center. Whereas this is something that you've got a collaborative effort of your team in the kitchen, the chef, that Gordon Ramsay guy yelling at somebody saying, you know, that you've got to make sure that you've got a nice, rich, red, rare center. So you're willing to pay $26 for that. That's the value. The value is not in the piece of tuna, it's in what's gone into bringing it to this level for your enjoyment. We've got Valentine's Day coming up, okay? How many of you are going to give your significant other a bag of Hershey Kisses? Raise your hand. Ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen. We'll have to buy a doghouse if we do that, right? But it's only $3.79 a pound. But what is it? It's chocolate. What's so unique about each piece of this chocolate? Is there anything unique? They're all the same. Anything unique about the world of financial advisors? In the public's mind, they're all the same. But somebody steps out and they come up with a box of chocolates that cost $52 for the same quantity. $52! Okay? Where's the value? Where's the quality? What makes Godiva so much better than Hershey's Kisses? Quality. It's the branding. It's the brand insistence. Does Godiva, look, if you look in here, every piece is different. You have white chocolate, you have dark chocolate, nut filled, cream filled, solids. It's already packaged in a box that's worthy of gift giving. How many of you have ever bought a box of Godiva chocolates to give as a gift? How many of you had to wrap it in gift wrap and put a bow on it? None. It's ready. It's ready to go. Godiva is not in the chocolate business. They're in the emotion business. The value is the way the consumer feels when they receive this. How many of you have received a gift of a box of Godiva chocolates? Raise your hand. Have you ever bought a box of Godiva to give to somebody because the way it made you feel, you want them to feel the same way? Same thing. This all relates to who you are and what you do. Are you a Godiva or are you a Hershey Kiss? Are you one of many or are you unique? Are you a Hershey Kiss? Are you a Kia? Are you a can of tuna? You know, we'd like to all think we're on the other side of that.